morning and welcome back to the channel. So again, we have to meal prep, so I am back at the store. We are going to get groceries. I'm going to try one new meal this week, and I have a couple exciting things that I want to show you that I'm going to do for my meal prep this week. So let's go. So this was somewhat of an expensive haul this week because Kevin eats 11 eggs per day and 1 pack of English muffins. So I had to get him stuff for his meal prep. He hasn't been eating groceries lately, so we're doubling up, me and him. So this is one of the new meals that I'm gonna do because I finally got through all of the ground turkey that I have. So we're gonna use these tomatoes and the shredded lettuce for that. And also this pepper jack. I'm gonna do kind of like hamburger bowls, I'm thinking. Had to restock on some mozzarella, and I forgot to get the pasta noodles, but we are doing the pasta again because that has been really good. Had to restock on the Gatorade Zero for when I'm at work. And this meal prep, if you watched my other one where I made the peanut butter frosting bowls, is fire. So much protein. And then, of course, got to get my Sammys in. And like you saw, had to stock up on the waters again. So there it is. So I actually had Kennedy over at my house when I was meal prepping. So I wasn't going to talk during this one. I'm going to do a voiceover. I think it would just be easier for this meal prep, so deal with it. But here I am just browning up the 96.4 ground beef that I got. I seasoned it with salt, pepper, and minced onion. After I cut it into those 4 sections, that's when I start grounding it up, I guess. I don't even know how you say the past tense of that. Grounding up the ground beef into smaller chunks, and after I get it all kind of chunked up like that, I'm gonna go in again with seasoning with the minced onion. Now I'm going in with seasoned salt instead and garlic pepper. I want to go pretty heavy with the seasonings on my meat, especially really lean meat, because it typically does not have a lot of flavoring in it. You took away a lot of the fat, so you got to add back in some flavor. And I go super heavy with this minced onion because that juice just soaks it up and kind of makes them bigger. So here is a meal that I was doing in between while I was letting that beef set. I did not have the noodles that I normally do for this spaghetti that I make. And so I just used my rice cauliflower that I have been using for one of my other meals that I wasn't going to do this week. And it all worked out. And so if you've seen my other meal preps, you know that I put the chicken in 12 ounces in a bag, and it quite literally makes meal prep so easy. Like, boom, just weigh out 6 ounces. Then we're going in here with the Alfredo sauce. We're adding some fat back in. I'm obsessed with this meal right now. It's so good, and probably because it does have quite a bit of fat in it. It actually tastes pretty good. And again, we are adding some mozzarella because typically this is a pasta dish. I just totally forgot to pick up the pasta zero, but the rice cauliflower will be fine. I mean, it'll work. And we're just getting through this prep. So that's it. That meal literally took me all of 6 minutes to do. Cook the cauliflower. That's really it. So here is actually the hamburger bowls that I was talking about making. I got some shredded lettuce, and then I cut up some cherry tomatoes and put some salt on them. And I have really been craving hamburgers lately, so I finally got through my ground turkey and figured, let's do some ground beef. Like, let's do hamburger bowls. It's got to be pretty low in carbs, and it's going to be tasty. So I'm pretty excited to try this meal prep this week. I think this one's going to be pretty tasty. And comment down below if you don't like tomatoes, because I think y'all might be weird. So here I am. I'm just going to weigh out that 96.4 ground beef that I got all cooked up. It's had a little bit to set, and I cook it a little bit under. You can see that it's not all, like, it's a little bit medium rare, because I am going to be reheating this. So we just need 4 ounces of that ground beef. And then I am going to, in true fashion, make this be like a hamburger and put mayonnaise on here. Also, I know a lot of people don't like mayo. If you don't like mayo, comment down below. I'm curious why you don't like it. I don't understand. What do you put on your hamburgers if you don't put mayo and mustard? Because a lot of people don't like mustard too. I mean, I'm just curious, do y'all just be really eating hamburgers dry like that? That's weird. So here they are with the mayonnaise and mustard. We are going to go in with some pepper jack. You gotta, actually, I guess this isn't a hamburger bowl. This is a cheeseburger bowl, because we've got this super tasty pepper jack, adding some fat back in again. I like to keep my proteins very lean so that I have the option to add fat in with sauces and things that are really tasty. You can see me getting really frustrated with those papers that are in between the cheese. Like, I get it, but it is so annoying to pull those apart with that paper. Please stop doing that. Just please stop packaging it that way. But that's it for the low carb days for the hamburger bowls, and super easy. Again, that one took just a few minutes. So this is for one of my higher carb days. We're doing the same thing. We're making like hamburger sandwiches basically, and I am using the Sara Lee Delightful bread. Even if you are not meal prepping, this bread is absolutely amazing. The macros are insane on it. And I just put the mayo, mustard, and pepper jack on there and toasted it up. I don't know how that's going to reheat, but honestly, at this point in the prep, I kind of don't care. I just want to make sure that I'm like getting my macros. As long as everything tastes like somewhat okay, I'm just hungry. I don't really care. So same thing here. We are going in with 4 ounces of the ground beef, and I'm trying to do about 2 ounces on each one, keep it a little bit even. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can see there's some hanging off, but that's it. So Kevin was making fun of me because I bought these on Amazon. He said this was like my stupidest purchase ever, but he is not the one that cooks. This is a total game changer, because look at how easy it is. You just zero out the scale with that on there, and it literally makes it so easy to put shit in these Ziplocs. I am going to link these down below along with the pan that I use, because it is the best pan that I have ever used in my entire life. So I'm going to link those down below. So if y'all are interested in that, then you know what I use in my meal preps to make everything easier. And because there's been a lot of trial and error here. So I'll do the guesswork for you. This was the last thing that I wanted to share for my meal prep this week. We are all out of the Blondie flavor, but this is the last flavor that we have, which is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. These are literally brownies, and the macros on them are insane. Let me look them up. Hold on. So for something comparable, I can't find the macros for this exact one because this was a limited edition flavor. But for like the Blondie, which is my absolute favorite, which Kevin just ate all of the rest of them today, it is 2 fat, 8 carbs, and 18 protein. So he ordered these, and I had already made my meal prep, but this week I fully planned on having these be in my meal prep. So I'm going to eat these tomorrow, which is Friday, on my high day, and I'm so excited. Check them out. Like I said, they're on Instagram, Bam Body Nutrition. They also have a website. All of their stuff is amazing. I would highly recommend the Blondie. That is my absolute favorite. They have a peanut butter brownie, which is amazing. My second favorite is just the regular brownie because it literally tastes just like a brownie. It's so good. There is a birthday cake flavor, which is also good. Kevin likes that one. They are so amazing. Put this in your meal prep because this is pretty low carbs and high protein. Get it, order it. So this is the last thing in my meal prep. So this is 3 servings of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I'm going to show you how I cut it up because, again, if you've seen any of my meal prep videos, you know I'm kind of weird about food. So let me cut it up and I'll show you. All right, so like I said, pretty chaotic, but I cut it up into tinier pieces because, again, I'm really low on carbs. And so when I cut everything up really small, I feel like I'm tricking my body into thinking that I'm eating a lot more than I actually am, even though it's the same amount. If you have seen my videos, you know that I do that with my sandwiches because I'm fucking weird, but I'm just gonna throw this in a container and get it ready for all my meal prep. Also, pro tip, if you order from Bam Body and you get anything from them, I'm not saying cut it up like me, but put it in the microwave for like 15-20 seconds, especially the Blondie. Put a little 0-calorie whipped cream on there. Chef's kiss, amazing. I almost forgot that I had to prep one more thing, just peanut butter sandwiches for one of my higher days when I'll be at work. Also, question for the people. I have a lot of questions in this meal prep. Do you peanut butter both sides or just one side? Because I peanut butter both and I'm curious what everybody else does. Also, do you cut your sandwiches this way or this way? Because you've seen how I eat sandwiches and it's way more chaotic than that, but I need answers. Last but certainly not least, I have to work tomorrow. So I am actually just going to prep this because tomorrow is my high day, Friday is my high carb day, and normally this is when I eat my oatmeal. But I have to work tomorrow, so we're just going to put the water in there with the oatmeal, and then I can heat it up when I'm at work, and then my meal prep is all done. Finally, I keep thinking it's done. No, this is definitely the last thing that I'm making. Let's take a look at the meal prep drawer for the week. So we have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because I will be at work for the next 6 days. This is all of my stuff for Friday because normally Friday is my day off. It is my high carb day. So we have the peanut butter frosting protein thing. My oatmeal. This isn't, I mean, I know you're not supposed to do that, but I don't really fucking care. Then we have the cheeseburger sandwiches and the Bam Body Cinnamon Toast Crunch brownies. Also, this is literally what I always keep in my work bag here. Like, I've showed this before. This is just my work bag, and it is just so funny because I will keep it in this open fridge, and everybody's like, what is that? It's my food. So I always take these Gatorade Zero packets because I drink a lot of water when I'm at work, and I like to at least try and replenish my electrolytes because I'm just drinking water. And then this is just my work cup. I don't bring this home. Well, I bring it home at night when I bring my food home, but I don't use this at home. This is just for work. I'm weird like that and have cups for things. And then I always have a spoon and a fork with me so that I don't have to use plastic silverware and I can just wash everything when I'm at work. So there's my Friday meals ready to go for work tomorrow. So you can see how like everything just fits really nicely in here. There's a little pocket where I can put my Gatorades. You can hear my silverware down there. And then it's got these handles so I can just carry it like this, and everything just fits perfectly in here. I have thought about getting like a fancy lunchbox because I literally take my lunch to work every single day. And then I was like, why? This is perfect. This fits everything. If I have sodas or whatever, I can throw them in here too. It's the perfect lunch bag. That's it. We are done with meal prep. Like I said, I have to go to work for 6 days in a row. So I needed to make sure that I made things for 6 days, which I don't, I mean, most of the time I do it for 6 days, but I was actually started this 2 days ago. It's taken me a while. We have been struggling, but we are all done. We got the 2 new meals, or not new meals. We got the cheeseburger bowl. We left the 1 meal, but we had to sub some stuff in and out. So I feel like this is a whole new prep kind of. And y'all got to come along with me. So let me know in the comments down below what you think the best meal of this week is. I really want to hear from y'all this week. I am just curious. I have a lot of questions for y'all this week, if you hadn't noticed in my video. Make sure that you like the video and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel so that you never miss any videos. Meal prep, workouts, home stuff, car stuff. We're doing all the things. So let's go.